This is retarded. Ooh, I used the R word. Seriously, though, how do I... Hang on, I'm having a little bit of technical difficulties. Y'all are staring at my door, my dog bowl. Sure, I'm going to hear something like, ooh, you should be drinking out of that dog bowl, correct? Okay, got it. Sorry about that. Now, how do I get back to the comments here? Oh, no, let's write a comment. I don't care to write a comment.
Did you know about the treehouse?
Did I know about the what?
Did you know about the treehouse?
Did I know about the treehouse? No, I didn't. And another thing, they don't have running water. So, and their bathroom isn't like a normal bathroom. Like you can't press a button to flush the toilet. So it's pretty much like, I'm going to say maybe a nice outhouse. You go do your business and then you put sawdust on it for the next person to do it. They do their business and put sawdust on that. That's their bathroom. Anything else?
Dina asks, what is the phone call you got that after the skating date that prompted you to leave?
So, I mean, it's no mystery. Y'all, can figure out that I was married. So, my ex-husband's son, who's never met his mother, I've always been mom. I was in his life since he was 2 years old. And my ex-husband was out of town. So, obviously, I had the responsibility of taking care of him. And within the area in the province I live in, it is a law that a child underneath a certain age needs to have, a parent present, and you can't leave them home alone, so forth and onwards, right? So he forgot his house key. So that's what it was. So in other words, there was nobody else that could go pick him up. I called everybody underneath the rainbow, from my parents to my girlfriends that live 3.5 hours away, to see if they could go let him in. To no avail. No one could come because of the time that it was. And, kids were in school. They had things to do. My friends are parents. Their priorities are their children. So I 110% respect them for wanting to be around their kids and not my stepson, which is fine. That's my responsibility. So obviously I had to leave. I didn't feel that it was, the world's information for me to, put my stepson on blast and be like, no, he lost his key. Which, that's kind of irrelevant to anything. What was relevant was me getting home as fast as I possibly could so that he was okay.
Princess Parky asks, did something happen during ice skating that changed your mind about them?
Who was that?
Princess Parky.
Princess Parky? If you had someone, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that he's a creep. Okay? He's a nice guy. He is, and he is a good father. I'll give him that. Like, they're good people. I'll give them that. Just the way that he looked at me, what made me feel very uncomfortable. If anybody goes out to the bar and they're having drinks with their girlfriends, and oh my God, yes, I drink, I'm going to hell. But if anybody's at a bar and drinking with their girlfriends, and, there's that creepy guy kind of in the corner just staring at you, kind of eyeballing you like he's maybe visually raping you, that's what I felt. Not rape per se, but just I felt very uncomfortable. I'm just putting it as an analogy, so anybody else doesn't take that out of context.
Nice Saint Andrew asks, he didn't seem like a match to begin with. What was the original lure for you?
What was the original lure for me? They're a good family. At the end of the day, they're a good family. Obviously monogamous relationships really weren't working out that well for me, or, I'd meet someone, I think that they were great, and it was, too good to be true type of scenario, which 99.9% of the time, that's what it normally is. People portray themselves to be one thing while you're dating them, and then, 2-3 years down the line, once they marry you, they turn out to be complete assholes. So then that's pretty much why. So that I don't like a man to be around me 24/7. It kind of annoys me. I need my personal space. I'm very independent. I like to do what I like to do, and I don't like being told what to do. So even just seeing back parts of the show, just, oh, she makes them rowdy and I make them come out of their shell. Maybe I gave them a backbone that they didn't have before. I don't know. I'm not a submissive person. I'm not a dog, so I'm not very submissive. I don't do what I'm told. So ultimately, I don't think that relationship would have worked at all. But I mean, as I said, in person it was one way, and then over the phone and over, Skype or whatever, it was completely a different way. It was like night and day, black and white.
Wendy asks, can you see yourself finding a different plural family?
I'm not currently looking for any plural family at the moment. I'm just kind of doing my own thing. I'm, regaining my independence back from a very bad relationship. So I'm doing all of that. So I'm just kind of focusing on me for right now. I don't really need a man in my life or a family in my life. I'm just doing what's right for me and what's healthy for me right now at this point in time is just kind of being on my own and figuring life out.
Important question. Heather asks, how do they take a bath if they don't have running water?
That's a good question. I'm assuming it'd be kind of like an old school farm, kind of like, the big water container things that they would have someone come up and fill like once a week or whatever. That's what they would have. They don't physically have plumbing to the house, but they would have like, I guess like called a reservoir, something of the sorts of that nature, something along the lines of that. That's what they have. They want it to be very eco-friendly, from what I was told.
Jennifer asks, did you know about his other wife and other 8 kids?
Ooh, that's a good question, Jennifer. I did not know about his other wife and 8 children up until right before I physically met them. He said that he had something to tell me and that, that there was another wife that he wasn't with, but was separated from, but was still legally married to. So I have my own hunch of what happened. I mean, I can only speculate. I didn't ask because it's not my business. I'm assuming once he said that he wanted to be, a fundamentalist and that he would like to have more than one wife, that she wasn't very happy with it. And then along came wonderful Vanessa and fucked shit up. That's probably what happened.
Princess Parky, were you more interested in the relationship with the sister wives? The lady seems super nice. He seems a little rigid.
Oh, you know what? Who was that from?
Princess Parky.
Princess Parky. Vanessa and Charisse are, they're a gal's gal. They are, they would be like your best friend. I had like a great relationship with them friends wise. Honestly, they are great people. I have nothing negative to say about them at all.
Have they still tried to contact you?
Have they still tried to contact me? I guess you'll see later on in the show. I can't speak about certain things. Most of the things I can, but that's one of them I cannot. But you'll see if they have or if they haven't.
We got Nicole asking, you're dead though, right?
Very dead. Do you want me to put like a white sheet over my head and do like the ooh, coming back from the, it's kind of appropriate back in time, for Easter, Palm Sunday. Yeah, no, okay.
And then Melissa's asking, are you Mormon?
Am I Mormon? Yes, I was born into a fundamentalist home. Then later on, my dad got kicked out of, I guess you would call, the group. My mom got remarried, obviously wasn't happy, ran away, pretty much put me up for adoption, and then I got adopted by an absolutely wonderful couple from Canada. Yes, I am not American. I do not live in America. I am from Canada, for those who think I'm from the States.
Were they at your funeral?
Were they at my funeral? Oh, God. I don't know. You have to tune in for tomorrow's episode to see if they had a wake. I have no idea. I'm dying right now answering these.
How serious were you about the family?
How serious was I about the family before or after I met them? Before? Out of like a 1 to 10, probably about an 8. Like, as I said, I shouldn't say Vanessa and Charisse because they were exactly the same with me over the phone as in person. I just felt like was a little bit on the creepy side in person. So, I mean, like, it's completely different talking to one person over the phone vice versa, face to face, right? It's kind of like a lot of people can call shit out on the internet, but yet to my face, they won't say nothing. So it's kind of the same thing.
Our friend John asks, "Who's the dude reading you the questions?"
Who's the dude? Oh, since y'all can't seem to think like I can't catch a man now since I'm such a hoe bag. Well, my hoe bagness got one. Ow. Next. John. Only you would ask that.
John, is that Jeff reading you the questions?
Yes, it's Jeff.
It's Jeff.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. Crypt Keeper all the way. Yes. No. Like, he's old enough to be my grandfather. Come on. Like, I know that's normal within that lifestyle. It really, no, honestly, it is. It's normal for sisters to marry the same guy. Literally? Oh, yeah. And, like, mothers and daughters to marry the same guy. Oh, no, for sure it is.
Do you feel like you let the kids down?
Yes. Who was that from?
That question was from Latasha.
Latasha who?
Benin Bostic.
Oh, God, I'm sorry, Latasha. I'm not going to get your last name, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Do I feel like I let the kids down? Yeah, I do. I really, really, really do. I think that was probably one of the main reasons why I kind of dragged it on with talking to them after, the whole picnic even, because I got to speak with them after the fact, and I got to talk to Jeff after the fact, obviously off camera. But yeah, that was probably the one main reason why I talked to them for so long, and I just, like, yeah, I don't know what else to say, but yeah, I feel like shit for letting them down, yeah.
We've got Amelia Jane from Australia, and she's asking, do you feel like you're being made out to be the bad person?
Oh, who is that?
Amelia Jane.
Amelia Jane. Oh, yeah, everybody's got to have a bad guy in, a scenario, so I'm the bad guy. It's fine. Like, I don't take anything to heart. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, I'm this, I'm that. You all don't have a clue. You don't know what I came from. You don't know what I've been through. You guys can put your labels on things. It really doesn't affect me. If anything, it kind of makes me laugh and brightens up my day. So you guys can continue on doing it. Well,
Lorraine Enright asks, are you sad you missed out on the opportunity to sleep in the treehouse?
Definitely not sad that I missed out on the opportunity to sleep in a treehouse. I am not 5 years old. I don't know if Jeff was trying to I'm not even going to say that. There's no recreation of Annie's. Wow. I have zero filter. No, I'm good. I like heat. I like electricity. I like running water. I don't know about anybody else. I just like the basic amenities of life.
Another one from Princess Parky. People on the internet were speculating that you were offended by doing the girls' nails.
No, I was 110% not offended by being asked to do their nails. No. A lot of people said, oh, well, why would she want to come down and do, like, her job, and all of that sort of stuff. I talked to them for months prior, and that was something that, Charisse has never had done, and I said, no problem, I'll do them for you. It legitimately was a family emergency where I could no longer do it. What happened was I was supposed to be there at, I think, 9 o'clock in the morning. So from where I'm at, that's a 2.5-hour drive to get to the border, then get over the border. Okay, so by the time I physically got there, I was late. I woke up late, probably noon. So there was all those hours that got cut off. So we were supposed to do the nails, we were supposed to do dinner, and then I was supposed to go back. So there was no dinner and there was no nails because of the whole, my stepson situation where I had to obviously go deal with that.
Amelia Jane asks, do you still go ice skating?
Do I still go ice skating? Yes, as much as I possibly can. I do really enjoy it.
Are you going to be on another reality show?
Since I have such a big mouth, and apparently I'm so go-go nuts for go-go juice, and I'm a, what do they call me? A fame whore, that I like my 15 minutes of fame. What else? Which is actually more than 15 minutes if you want to calculate the minutes and stuff, how long I've been on TV. But, yeah, I've got, approached by a TV company asking me to somewhat do like a Life of Jenna show. So that's within the works for sure. We're shooting the pilot literally next weekend, so that should be fun. Do I watch the show? Right now I do, because the simple fact was, when we're going to do the reunion, I want to know what kind of shit I can say to Jeff. That's the only reason why. And if any of the other families want to come at me, I'll come for them. Like, go burn down another kitchen. Okay. Like, there's certain things. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead.
So here's a tough one. From Holly. Why did you say on the show that if he asked you to marry him right now, you would?
Holly, why did I say that? As I said, so when you're doing those, questions and you're answering questions, it's literally sound people, producers, creative director, light people, and microphone. Everybody's there, and they're asking you questions. If they don't like how you answer the question, they will ask you again, and they will ask you to rephrase your question. So at that point in time, it was at the end of the day. I was tired, I was frustrated, I was kind of pissed off and hungry, to be quite honest. So I said whatever they wanted to hear so I could get the fuck out. Which is true. Honest to God, it's true.
Kristen asks, thoughts on Paige and Bernie?
Do we have a little bit? Since everybody thinks that drinking and smoking is bad, here's my drink. Thoughts on Paige and Bernie? Well,
Pat wants to remind you that Bernie is looking.
Oh, I don't care who's looking. I really don't give a flying fuck. I don't know if it's true about the whole felony stalking. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't stalk together with them. I don't know. All I know is what I read in the headlines. Just put stalking together and being charged with a felony. I may be a lot of things, but a felon is not one of them. That's my thoughts. And girl, take a cooking class. No one needs to be burning down no kitchen, okay? Like, if you're going to start looking for a sister wife, please don't be in no trailer park. Like, have a bedroom for her. Okay.
Did Jeff try to kiss you?
Did Jeff? No. That, they are legitimately fundamentalist Mormons. Hugs are okay. Side hugs are fine. But they believe, that nothing happens till the wedding day or wedding night, which I completely respect. So no. Although I got the vibe that he was eyeball, whoop, 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 whoop. That's my only opinion. He did not physically try to kiss me. So no.
There's a lot of people asking,
Is Jeff stalking me? If he is, he's really bad at it, because I haven't noticed it. So I'm going to say no.
Are you getting over a cold?
Yes, I am. I live in Canada, and there's snow on the ground. It's freezing here.
Asking again, why did you fake your death?
Why did I?
I know you already said that. You explained it.
So, I don't know why I have to say. I'm going to say this one more time. Okay. My sister had my phone over the weekend. Jeff texted her. She texted him because she doesn't like the whole scenario. So this is like my adoptive sister, not my biological sister. So let's get that figured out there. So she comes from a completely different life and beliefs than what I do. So she saw the text from him and naturally said pretty much F off. She died, blah, 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 blah. I didn't know until she got back from her camping trip, which was 4 days. So once that happened, I kind of was like, well, I could go with it since he already creeps me the fuck out. So might as well. That's a good way for me to get out.
Sean wants to know, are you religious now or not?
Do I look religious? I mean, do I believe in something? Yeah, sure. I mean, I believe that there's something out there. Call it fate, call it whatever you want. Do I believe that there is a God or Jesus or a Jesus or Muhammad or whatever the hell it is? Like, come on, really, golden tablets, like, and no one else has seen them? Come on, Joseph Smith. Come on, Brigham Young. Like, do I believe that there's something out there? Yes. If I physically can't see it and touch it, I don't believe it. Do I think that the Bible with Jesus is real? I think it's based off of one person's opinion and probably a really good bedtime story. Now, do I believe that there was someone who could perform miracles? Probably. But I can't see it, so once again, I don't believe it. But do I believe that there's something out there? Yes.
Kristen wants to know.
Oh, God.
What were your thoughts at the moment Jeff started stretching?
What were the moments?
Yeah, what were your thoughts like when he started stretching?
Can I just do what I thought of him stretching? Hang on a second here. Let me. This may offend some of you at home. This is what I wanted to do. Get a bag of popcorn like it was a fucking movie. They were ridiculous. Next. Oh my gosh, it's a... Oh no, let me hear the bad ones. I want to see the bad ones. Oh no, I want to hear them. Oh no. Huh?
Okay, so at what point did you get the phone though?
At what?
Because you were supposed to go visit them and then mysteriously had to have...
Yeah. So my sister left on a Thursday night. She came back on a Tuesday morning. I wasn't around at home because I was at work. So by the time I physically got my phone and got home, it was probably 8:30. And she was sitting there with a smart-ass grin on her face with her boyfriend, who's like the Jolly Green Giant. And then just goes, oh, here, by the way, you died. I'm like, okay.
The most important question of all from Laura. Did Jeff have bad body odor?
Who's this? Laura who?
Laura Spurrier.
Spurrier?
Yeah, Spurrier.
Sorry, Laura Spurrier. If I pronounced your name wrong, I'm pretty sure you can cuss me out later. Did he have bad body odor? What does your grandma smell like? Mothballs, maybe. Too soon? What? No? Okay. Well, I wouldn't say it's BO or like an Indian restaurant. I'd say that there was definitely a
Smell of death.
I didn't smell death, no. There was definitely an odor that a older person would carry on them. That's the best way I can describe it, right?
What do you think of the other couples?
What couples in particular do you want me to list off of what I think about them? Would be a better question. The Snowdens. Oh gosh, I don't personally know them. I haven't personally met them. From what I see and from what I've heard, they're nice people. Would I call it polygamy fundamentalist Mormons? No, I call them swingers, but that's my personal opinion. I mean, for someone who now needs to go on an alkaline diet and get their vagina steamed and whatever else, and they can't sleep with each other, dude, you fucked the chick on day one after you took her out for dinner, and then now you want to okay. That's all I gotta say about that. You know, well, your wife is pregnant at the time, and then you come home going, oh yeah, by the way, there was no 21 alkaline day diet, there was no vagina steaming, I just banged her. Well, you know, if it wasn't for the producers telling her that, she wouldn't have ever known. It's true. That's my opinion. What else now?
Barbara asks, do you really have a little bike thingy you like to drive around?
A little bike thingy?
Yeah.
What's a little bike thingy? Like a pedal bike, a motorcycle? Do I have a motorcycle? Yes, I have an R1, which is 1,000 cc, but okay.
Are you going to be on the reunion show?
Yes, I'm going to be on the reunion show.
Was Vanessa ever standoffish towards you?
Was Vanessa ever... Who's that from?
That's from Laura Spurrier.
Laura, was Vanessa ever standoffish me? Like, do you mean like compared to what she was with the other girl that was in season 1? Do you mean that one? I can't remember her name. I don't know. It was in season 1 that Vanessa was standoffish with the first girl that they were courting. Yeah. But with me, no. She was really open and really outgoing. There was zero standoffish with her. I mean, Charisse was as bubbly as can be, because that's just how Charisse is. But Vanessa, no. I mean, she's honestly a really pleasant person. She's not standoffish. She's not anything like that. What's the next one?
The questions just started to
Get nasty? Oh, well, I want to hear the nasty ones. Yeah, give me the nasty ones.
questions.
Oh, I want to hear the oh, what is it? Whore, bitch, slut.
Yeah, I mean, we got.
Oh yeah, I'm a massive whore. What else? Oh, sometimes I take multiple men at a time. You know, just run a fucking train on me. That's how big of a whore I am.
We got the scene saying, "Lay off the drugs."
Aw, Muffin. I'm not doing any, actually, but I could start if you like. Maybe you and I, we could do, you know, some rails in the bathroom, maybe some meth over in your kid's room, you know, just something that you would probably do on the weekend. Next. Like, if anybody here really thinks, like, their rude comments or anything else like that really affect me, it doesn't. It just makes you look like shit. You know? Like, I get it. You guys all have one version of what I am and what the Alldredges are. Yes, you guys do. Because I was made out to be the bad guy, and that's fine. Someone's got to be the bad guy. Have no problem with it. But anybody who goes out of their way to be like, oh, you're this, you're that, you have no idea, girl. No idea. No idea what kind of shit I've been through, nor will I ever probably tell anybody because it's none of your damn business. Next.
We got a question from Tracy. Did Jeff show any emotions? He seems so monotone and boring.
Did Jeff show any emotions, as in what context? Like, did he cry? Was he happy, sad, glee? What? Or, like, was he caring? Yeah, he was very caring. He constantly wanted to pray, make sure that I was okay, make sure that everybody else was okay. Yeah, no, I would say that he's caring. I think that he's just more so kind of like a man's man. Just, you know, you don't show emotion. Like, you know how some guys are out there and they just don't show how they really feel or say how they feel. I think that he's one of those. I don't think that he's emotionless at all. No, because, I mean, look at season 1. Look at, you know, the Mueller pregnancy. He was, you know, crying with her. Like, he's an emotional guy. Like, when he cares about someone, I'm pretty sure he puts his, you know, his all into it.
Did he ever show any excitement?
Did he ever show any excitement, as in what?
Exciting meeting you? Are you going to go skating? Or...
Yeah, well, I mean, like, obviously he's one way on camera. I've said that from day one, right? Like, he's one way on camera, and then he's another way with me. Like, it was complete night and day. Like, on the phone, one way, FaceTime one way, and then in person, it was like, what the fuck?
Barbara says you're so pretty.
Aw, thank you, Barbara. I don't look like, you know, a road hard bitch, like a lot of people say, or like the bad Tanya Harding, which, all in all, kneecappings are kind of outdated. They're 1994. I'm more so into baseball bats, you know, upside your head. If we're really going to get technical.
And, Pat says Jeff wouldn't be able to handle you, sister.
No, he definitely couldn't handle me. He was having a hard time with, you know, Charisse, Vanessa, and I at the picnic. God only knows what would really happen. He'd be losing all of his hair then.
What was your best memory from this whole situation?
Probably, I mean, depending. Like, are you talking about on the TV show or off of the TV show with them? Either or. Well, I mean, obviously, I really enjoyed, you know, talking to the kids, FaceTiming with the kids. That's, you know, a major thing. I mean, I do feel really shitty about the whole kids situation. I really do. I mean, I've said that from the get-go. Like, I don't feel good about the kids, and you'll even see that on the review. Probably skating, because it was something I enjoyed doing. So that was probably, like, my highlight of it. Besides, you know, meeting Vanessa and Charisse and them getting a backbone for all of, you know, an hour and a half while the cameras were there and Jeff was there.
How did you actually meet Jeff?
Good question. How did I actually meet him? It was, so there was 2 ways that I met him. I got scouted by TLC. Yes, I got scouted. And plus I knew someone who knew him. So she connected all of us together. And then that's how I physically was able to, like, talk with them and meet them and all that sort of stuff.
And did you have any one-on-one convos with Jeff?
Oh, yeah, daily. He would call me daily and talk to me. Absolutely, yeah. It was like a daily basis. Yeah. Yeah, for the very beginning there, I only talked to Jeff. I didn't talk to Vanessa or Charisse. I only talked to Vanessa and Charisse probably maybe like a week after I started talking to Jeff.
Nora thinks that Bernie would be perfect for you.
Bernie's really not my class weight. Sorry. Maybe he's in yours. Do you like felons? Next. That was good. That was good, girl.
Did you? Okay, I mean, there's another. Did you know that they're gonna make you sleep in a treehouse?
No, I sure as hell did not know about the whole treehouse situation.
Did you ever really have any intention of joining with their family?
Did I really have any intention? Honestly, my intentions were absolutely 110% pure up until I got to see Jeff one on one, and it was just like, okay, it was a bit creepy for my liking. I don't think that he meant meant for it to be like that. It was just the vibe I got, and it was a vibe that I was very uncomfortable with. But obviously, how do you tell someone that you're making me very uncomfortable with your eyes and how your eyes are looking at me? Well, I like how do you say that? How do you go, hey? Like, how do you say it? How do you say it? Like, you look like a no. Like, you can't be like, listen, I think that you're undressing me with your eyes and like raping me with your eyes. You can't just fucking say that.
Agnes, who's asking this question a lot on the other posts. Are you a stripper?
Am I a stripper? Ding, 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 ding. Oh my God. The millionth question, the $1,000,000 question. Was I a stripper? No, I was not. Did I work in a strip club? Yes. Was I a bartender in a strip club? Yes. Did I swing around a pole and get naked and grind on men? No, I did not. But did I work in a strip club? Yes, I did. Was I a stripper? No. Next. Glad that we got that one out of the way. Get all the awkward shit out. Oh, God.
Steph says that she really loves your honesty.
Well, I mean, that's the only way to go is to be honest, right? There's no reason to beat around the bush. Like, was I a stripper? No. God, I wish I was. You know how much money I'd be making? I wouldn't have to do the show then. Ha! I'd be raking it in. Because over here in Canada, they don't throw $1 bills at you because we don't have them. They throw $5 bills. Make it rain in fives.
Stephanie asks, when you spoke with him, was he flirty and used sexy old man creepy talk?
Oh, yeah, sexy old man creepy time. Was he flirty? Oh, yeah, 110% he was. I mean, when you're starting to get to know someone, you flirt with them a little bit, right? Like if you were, dating a guy and he wasn't flirty towards you, you'd probably be thinking that there's something wrong with him. Either that or he was gay.
Do you smoke menthols?
Do I smoke menthols? Yeah, I do. I'm a dirty bitch like that. Gotta be minty fresh. Next.
We got some more questions about drugs and stuff, which we.
Oh, that's fine. I'll answer the drug ones. That's fine. What other ones do I do? Do I smoke meth? No.
I guess this isn't really a question, a statement. That's the only reason you did this show was for the money to buy Coke.
Oh my God. Really? You realize I didn't have to do the show to get money, sweetheart. I had money. Like, if I wanted to go out and buy fucking blow, I go out and buy fucking blow. Like, I didn't need the fucking show for that. Next. Well, I want to hear the bad ones. It's good. Let me know who they are, too.
Yeah. You've seen season 1 before you did the show?
Did I see season 1? No, I only actually watched season 1 because Jeff told me to watch season 1.
Where do you get menthols?
From the native reserve is where I get my menthols. Super cheap, super good. No afterburn taste. They're actually a lot better than the store-bought ones because store-bought ones around here are $20 a pack. Shit, I would have to be a stripper for those.
This question, are you Jay?
Yes, I am a man with a dick. my name is Jason. Yeah, no. Who is Jason is what I want to fucking know. Huh?
Who is Jay? They keep asking this one person keeps asking Jay.
Who is Jay? I would like to know. Clearly you think that you know Jay. I'm not Jay. I'd like to know this Jay person if they're trying to pretend that they're me.
And Barbara says, stop making fun of her sniffing. I have allergies that make me blow my nose like an elephant.
Like, I am in a basement apartment, so yes, I am allergic. And plus, I do have a little dog who I'm highly allergic to. Gizmo, come here. Here, bring her to me. Come here, Giz. Come here. Want a treat? Come here. Want a treat? You make mommy so allergic. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come, oh, big Chihuahua stretch. This is also another reason why I'm sniffing, because I'm very highly allergic to her, but I love her. Want a treat now? Yeah, there you go. I got some fur up on my face. And where I'm at in Ontario, there's a lot of snow on the ground. It's like minus like 20 with the windshield. It's freezing out, so everybody's getting colds. It's the time of year here. I don't live in Florida. God, I wish I did, but I don't. Oh, come on, just give me the nasty ones. I want to hear them too. I don't care.
Okay, so Jay is the person Skyping with the Winders.
Who's Skyping with the Winders? Who's
Jay,
who's
Jay person? But
oh, maybe. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know who's Skyping with the Winders, honey. Maybe her name is Jay. I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm definitely not no Jason or Jay. As far as I know, I wasn't born with a penis. I mean, God only knows, since I am dead and all. You never know.
Well, Gizmo got some. She's so cute, cute pup.
Aw, thank you. She's actually 8 years old, so she's like an old little lady. Aren't you, Gizmo? Yeah, you good girl. Yeah, she's honestly my baby. But I am so allergic to her. Reactin and Claritin doesn't work enough.
You can't really answer this question.
Oh, why can't I answer it? No, I want to answer it.
Yeah, but she keeps asking it. So, is TLC doing your pilot?
Is TLC doing my pilot? Good question. Maybe. Maybe not. That's one of the questions I can't answer, but could be, possibly, I don't know. Use your imagination.
Oh, did you rise up from the dead? That's good.
I did, kind of like Jesus. I did rise up from the dead. Do, 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 do.
Question, but Amanda says, I'm not sure how you're compatible with that family at all in the first place. You smoke, curse, and use completely different verbiage.
Oh my. You know what? First off, they knew that I smoked from day one. They knew that I drank from day one. They knew that I swear. Believe it or not, Jeff actually does swear. They all do. They all do. They just don't drink and they don't smoke. But if you look at the world's population, how many other people out there drink and smoke? They're not all bad people. It's like, oh, let me put it like this. I could be in a lot of shit for saying this. It's almost like, put yourself in a Muslim shoe. Is every Muslim a fucking ISIS fighter? No. It's just a certain percentage, which are shit. Doesn't mean that, every Muslim's shit. Just because there's someone who smokes and someone who drinks doesn't mean that they're a shitty person. It's a difference of opinion. Although, you may not, appreciate drinking and smoking around your family or your children, then that's your choice. And people need to respect that. But since I'm in my own home, I'm going to do what I want. And that means if I'm going to have a cigarette, I'm going to have a cigarette. If I want to have a drink, I'm going to have a damn drink. That's what it means.
Monica says, I personally think you're down to earth and you did the right thing by leaving the Alldredges. You did
Who was that from?
For you, Monica.
Thank you, Monica. Love you too, girl. Mwah.
You did what was best for you, and I feel that was the best choice.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I had to do what was best for me, what was going to be most healthy for me.